It is time for our first and last Big Ten Conference Championship game. Welcome back to the Ball State Chronicles, guys. We got the Iowa Hawkeyes here, one win away from going to 13-0 and being the top seed in the nation in the college football playoffs. I am excited, but also Mike Raj, our superstar sophomore tight end, currently is in first place in the Heisman race right now. I think this is the last game before the Heisman ceremony. If he can ball out today, we might have our second Heisman winner here at Ball State and our first ever offensive Heisman winner. Let's do it. Now, as badly as I want Mike Raj to win the Heisman, the top goal today is winning, and winning convincingly, okay? And we cannot let Mike Raj's Heisman candidacy get in the way of winning, okay? We're not going to force the ball to him, but if we see the matchups, we're going to take them. We average 530 yards per game. This is an explosive offense, and it is obviously in large part to Mike Raj, but I cannot force it. You all know how much I force it at this point. You know, we are, like 90 episodes deep into this rebuild. If you're still watching now, you've probably seen at least 50 Ball State games. You know what my bad habits are, and one of them is making the wrong read on the read option every time with Connor Jerry. Holy smokes. One of these days, I'm just going to go in the lab and just practice making the right reads. But all right, here we go. Second and long. We got our typical box halfback strong, motion to Owosu. It's a man blitz. Owosu's got to win that matchup. Oh my goodness, you got to get the ball there. Terrence Bloom, that's wide open. He might still be running. Big third and long here early. I see weird stuff with those safeties. You see how they're walking down only like 10 yards off? Let's see how they react to that. Okay, I know we're not going to force it to Mike Raj, but we got a nice flood concept on the right. Let's get a Greg France crow route backside. If it's man-to-man, I want to go to him. It's not. Raj, oh my goodness, good pressure there. Didn't have enough time to get it out. And a quick 3 and out. Not the start that I was expecting here, but it's how we started. So let's see if we could get a decent punt. Make that hard to return. Oh, no. Okay, good. He fair caught it. But, dang, that is not good field position. Ball past midfield. 92 overall running back, Connor Kalmalat. Okay, that's good to know. Other than this, though, I'm not that scared of their team. They're 87 overall, which is a good team. But, again, we're 93, guys. We need to be able to win a game like this. RPO, nice. Make that play. Dietrich. Good tackle there. Okay, here we go. We are in the in our own territory. I guess they are in opponent's territory. Another RPO. Okay, that's fine. I think our corners, I think our linebackers, I think our whole secondary is fast enough and athletic enough to deal with RPOs at scale. So we're not going to be too scared here. We're not spying. Oh, speed option. Come on. Dang it, dude. We got to make that tackle. We got to make that tackle. Oh, man. I think that was a Goudet 14, right? No, it was Groupie. It was Montel Groupie on the edge there. That's a linebacker. He should be able to make that tackle, man. Okay, that's fine. Joey, 5-star, wrap it up. And we're making him work for it. We are making him work for it here early. Okay? If you go single receiver on the wide side, we're going to man it up. And I'm going to bring down Joe Maldonado. And we got to change our option settings, man. I don't want Clayton Tauscher to be burning us. Oh, he's a freshman, though. Interesting. Focus on the QB. Let's do it. They're in gun trips weak. 3rd and 1. Let's bring some pressure here. Play inside leverage and bring Penny down. He's going to have to play the run there. I got the inside zone. Okay. That's fine. Oh, my goodness. Way to throw back to the drag route over the middle of the field. It's wide open. Good play so far by this quarterback. We're going to try something here. We're only blitzing 3. We got aggressive man-to-man coverage. We got help on the outside, though. Oh, that slant's open. We're there. Oh, my goodness, he burnt us. Wow, Iowa strikes first. Great post route. Again, I don't think I am ever having success on a post route or slants, just in breaking routes in general. I feel like I've been struggling, but the computer is able to make it happen early. 7-0 deficit, guys. That's fine. It's still very early in the game. There's no need to change our game plan or how we play just yet, especially with Owosu with space. David Owosu. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. We have the speedster back there for a reason, and in the biggest moment, he gets a kick return for a touchdown. Let's go. David Owosu. That was awesome. We are tied back up, and this explosive offense isn't even needed. That is exactly what we needed, man. And we're right back in it. Right back in it. Connor Jerry is obviously not going to make this tackle here, but we're going to try. Hey, he's involved. He's involved. Give him a half tackle. If 3 people make the tackle, this is actually a genuine question. I don't know if I've ever thought about this. If 3 people just made that tackle and the game only does either full tackles or half tackles, what happens there? Do 3 people all get a half tackle and basically you got 1.5 tackles on the play? Or do you do like one person gets kind of the short end of the stick and doesn't get any tackle credit at all? Because you can't do a third of a tackle. Like I genuinely don't think they count it as that in the game. Like I think in real life too, I don't think it's possible to get less than 1/2 of a tackle or 1/2 of a sack, right? I don't know. Either way, that's a huge sack there. Ian Okine, again, him, Montel Groupie, Dwayne Agude, Austin Albright. I mean, guys, the amount of 87, 88, 90 speed linebackers that could, stop the run, rush the passer, do it all. And oh my goodness, Owosu, one more shot. Another huge return, distracting me from talking up our defense. And look at this. Look at this. If we were in the CFP right now, we would potentially get a rematch against Iowa. That's crazy. Now, that means, unfortunately for Iowa, we might just bump them out of the playoff hunt in general right now. Like I think they are playing for their playoff lives, which is a bit unfortunate for them because I don't plan on losing today. Hopefully the committee can watch them give a good fight against the top school in the nation, riding a 20-something game win streak, and be like, okay, that's not too bad. But I just don't know what the scene looks like outside of, our bubble here. Big 3rd and goal. Looks manny. If it is, we got a speedster that I could trust on a drag route. It's not manny. That's fine. France, I think we go for it here. 3 yards is manageable. We're going to go for it. We've got to call the right play, though. We're going to go trips to the wide side. We're going to call the read option. We're probably not going to run it. I don't think we're going to run the read option. Is it getting too cute to run the RPO draw? I think it is. I don't like that, actually. Let's go something else here. We're going to go wide offset. If we don't like the look, we will settle for a field goal. I like the look here for a in route by Greg France. Okay, that's fine. We got the false start. We're going to kick the field goal. I was trying to cook something up. I really didn't like the look that they were giving me. It didn't look good to run against for sure. Throwing it, I didn't see any matchups that I liked. But here's the hard part, the kick. So, okay, this is where it's vibrating, right? Like all the way out there, it's vibrating. So let's go just in, like right there. Okay, that's got to be good, right? Oh my goodness, man. Just the right hash is just so difficult to kick at. I feel like if I did it just a 1/4 inch less of an angle, it wouldn't have even curved at all. Like it literally feels like you either kick it straight to the left side or you kick it straight and you miss. All right, here we go. We're going to man up the backside here. Let's bring Maldonado down. Nice. Oh, get off that block. Dude, Melvin Jackson, that's a huge stop right there because that running back, again, 92 overall, and he had room, but they are in a passing situation, so we're going to try and bait him here with our blitz, okay? Again, if I convince the guard that I'm blitzing, we will get a sack. Ready? Oh, never mind. They kept the running back in the block. Oh, Melvin Jackson undercuts the route. Oh, my goodness. Back-to-back superstar level plays by the senior star corner, the best corner I think we've probably ever had here in program history. The transfer Melvin Jackson with a huge interception, instant red zone opportunity, Connor Jerry on the field, and we are going to power this football to the wide side. I love this look. One block. We don't even need the block. Connor Jerry, it's a race to the sideline, and that is a 10-point lead. Let's go, guys. Let's go. That's why I wasn't worried on that first touchdown, all right? This team is too talented for you to just, assume that we're dead just because we're down 7-0. I mean, I think y'all have seen this enough at this point this season. This team is just, we last year literally was a championship team, and this team is definitely better. Like last year, we lost, a 90-something overall, 99 speed, or 99 pursuit, 99 hit power star middle linebacker, Santiago Knight. We lost the Heisman-winning defensive end, Dontu Gardner, who averaged 20 sacks a season. And still, this defense is somehow better, I would argue. Like, that is how insane this team is. And then on offense, we just brought everybody back. Like, literally anybody that played a big role last year, we brought back. Like, that is just, incredible as far as an offense goes. Oh, my goodness. Good break on the ball. We were a little late there. That's fine. Let's man up the backside. Dietrich's going to have a lot of space to cover by himself there. Oh, counterplay. I got to blow that up. Oh, my goodness. That's fine. Good hit by Matt Penny. Nice job there. All right. Same thing. We're going to call the man blitz, but we're not running it. Okay, we're going to play outside leverage here. We got a lot of help over the middle. Matt Penny, I got to make the play. Never mind. Maldonado's got it. 3rd and short. And I think we got to get aggressive here one more time, all right? We're going to go outside leverage again. We're going to put Rupi on a vertical hook. We're going to put Okine on a vertical hook. I'm going to stay in the middle. Dude, we're playing outside leverage. How did he get that much space on us? That must have been some sort of really effective pick play. Because I don't understand how else he got that much separation, but that was impressive. That's fine. We're going to go cover 3 now. They are in a running formation. I got to help here. Okay, play action. Oh, my goodness. Wide open post route. Play action really worked, and they're right back in it. Guys, we were in cover 3 in the mid-blitz formation, so both of our linebackers over the middle were right on the center, and I guess the play action worked well enough for them to not get back. That's cool. It's honestly really cool that play action worked well enough to make a tangible impact, because I feel like every time I run play action, I have no success with it, and it just means I get sacked quicker. But that's more of a happiness for the game as a whole. But for my specific team, obviously, you don't want to give up a wide open touchdown like that. Oh, but speaking of wide open touchdown, look at this. Look at this. This is a problem here. This is a problem. Mike Raj, Heisman candidate, could be a Heisman winner with that much separation, man. You can't run whatever you just did. Was that cover 2? Was it cover 6? Why was the safety? It was cover 4 palms. That can't happen. That cannot happen. And hey, I'm going to raise my hand right now and make a formal request to EA Sports. I think, personally, we need to have some sort of play in this game that is like essentially the Tyreek Hill special on defense. And what I mean by that is, when Tyreek Hill was at his peak, and maybe he still is, I don't know. But when he was like really, really just killing defenses, they would play man-to-man, and they would always have help over top whichever side he was. So there should be some play, and I don't know what it would be called. I don't even know what the concept is or anything. But there needs to be some play where it's like, hey, there's this X specific superstar. We want to always play man coverage with help over the top on that person. And the rest of the defense can figure it out, or we're going to take 2 guys and we're going to cover them. And I think that, when someone does something like that, and when you have a player as talented as Mike Raj, the CPU should be a lot more likely to call that. Again, I don't want to be the guy that compares everything to NBA 2K, but you can literally do defensive based matchups with one another, or with individual players. And what I mean by that is, if I'm balling out with, let's say, if I'm balling out with the Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards got 45 points entering the 4th quarter, the CPU will realize that and just start double teaming me every time Anthony Edwards gets the ball. And there is no equivalent there for this game. There's just not. It doesn't even feel like if you run the ball super effectively, they adjust all that much for that either. It doesn't seem like, they start blitzing a ton more or anything like that. Maybe they do just for run versus pass, but for specific players, I feel like we got to have a little bit more detail there. That would be great, especially with how dominant a 97 speed tight end can be, man. I just think for EA's sake, unless they want to watch their computer continue to get bullied by this guy, they got to figure out some way to shut down Mike Raj. Oh, but look at this. David Owosu on a fade smash. I love the matchup. We're going to read that safety. Let's see if the safety helps here. Ready? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that for that safety. We're going again. Out of here. 30-plus points in the first half, guys. This offense is explosive. And David Owosu has a pair of touchdowns to his name, both on offense and in special teams. And that's just too easy. That is just too easy. That safety, it's like he wasn't even there. I wonder if it was cover one hole, and that safety that we saw drop on Owosu's side actually had the whole middle of the field, and that's why he couldn't kind of commit and go and help. Also, Connor Jerry thrown to the side like a rag doll, man. He still hops up like he made the play. That's fine. I appreciate the hustle there for our version of Taysom Hill. But, yeah, it felt like, what was I saying? It felt like that safety just was not willing to go to that side. I wonder if it was cover one hole. Anyways, that running back, that big, scary 92 overall running back, quietly has 10 carries for 19 yards for 1.9 yards per carry. That is exactly what we needed. Austin Albright, look at him on it right there. That's sick. And here we go. Time to dial something up, guys. We are going to go off coverage here, and we are going to go with the Austin Albright stunt, the Santiago Knights special here. Ready? Oh, it's a draw play. Even better. Oh, my goodness. Lennox Marvin, the big fella, stopping it in their tracks. And let me just make another complaint here. Why, Iowa, would you run the halfback draw in your own end zone down 31-14? Great tackle there by the gunner, by the way, just blasting through our blocker. But what in the world is that? You're down 31-14. Your playoff hopes are on the line today. If you lose, you might not even make the playoffs. And you're going to roll over and give up on 3rd and long with a halfback draw. That is just embarrassing play calling. Oh, my goodness. That was perfect blocking for Connor Jerry, though, and that's an easy first down. What the heck? Let's keep Jerry in this game. See what else he can get for us. I don't like running this play when that's the read man. We're going to go alert bubble stick. We're going to look at that linebacker, see if he sticks with Chosen. Ready? Oh, he did. He did. Oh, my goodness. That's so lucky that was not an interception. Bad read by me. But Connor Jerry, man, performing well so far. And y'all know he's going to play a big role when we get to playoff time. You already know that he's going to play a big role there. Jamie Newcomb, good spin for the first down. We're going to go right back to the power read. I don't like it when he's the read man. So let's give a different look here. Bunch open tight end. I like this look. But let's get Raj on a shorter in route, and let's get France on a shorter corner route. I don't think Connor Jerry has the pocket presence to really make this read. That's fine. That's fine. Mike Raj, wide open. We'll take 8 yards. It just feels like Connor Jerry is just such an athlete that it's very easy for him to take 8-yard checkdowns because the defense is playing so scared of his scrambling ability as he takes a 3-yard loss there. Let's call the speed option. We're rarely calling the speed option with Connor Jerry, but look at how open that is. That could be huge plays. Mike Raj going to block the linebacker. Dude, that's a tough block for him to make. We'll see if he can make it. He does. Good pitch. Jamie Newcomb, wide open. Touchdown, Connor Jerry. Great play. He's not going to get credit for anything on that play because it wasn't a pass and he didn't run the ball. But that was exactly what we needed by Connor Jerry. Draw in the DBs, pitch it out, and we got a blowout, guys. We might not even make it to halftime. I'm sorry, Iowa. I am really sorry if this kills your playoff hopes and dreams, man. I didn't want to do this to you. You know, as a fellow Big Ten member, longtime Big Ten member of one season, you know, you want your conference to have success, and we might have just eliminated Iowa by beating them this badly. But, hey, at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. And, oh, my goodness, finally a scramble by that quarterback, man. We had a feeling he was mobile just from how often they were running some of these read option plays, but haven't seen the scramble. But we're going to spy now. Matt Penny, I'm going to help on the run here. Oh, I cut the wrong way. Finally, that running back probably had more yards on that play than he did all other carries. Yeah, 32 rushing yards. 14 of them came on that play alone. Let's spy Tuolo. Playing inside leverage man-to-man here. Getting a little aggressive. I got to help on the run. It's play action. I got to help over the middle. That's fine. Oh, he got out of it. Oh, my goodness, dude. Great play by the quarterback. He's still going to get sacked, but that could have been a lot worse. 2nd and long here. Time to do our little blitz action, okay? We are trying to convince them that Agude is blitzing. I have the flats. Anybody that runs to the right, never mind. I'm just going to crash over here and do this. Good. That's fine. We knew we had to play inside leverage man-to-man on the backside. We got to be willing to take that risk to get a free player. And we're going to do the same thing again. Dietrich has man-to-man on B on the right-hand side. He's all alone over there. We'll see what he can do. Dietrich, that's fine. That's fine. You want to take advantage of him. We're not going to back down. We are going to continue to run man-to-man on the backside. Dietrich, do your thing. Get inside leverage this time. And let's see what we can get here. Okay? Oh my goodness. Denson almost broke that up and maybe even stole that ball. That's kind of what it felt like to me, but that's fine. 2-minute warning, and they go gun empty. Okay, we are blitzing here. No respect for anybody that goes gun empty, okay? I got to watch the in-breaking route and that deeper out route. We've gotten burnt by the out route before. Good hit by Dietrich, dude. He is getting targeted over there on that side. I don't know why, but now we're going to move players inside a little bit. Move Jackson outside. Uh-oh. I accidentally got switched on the wrong man. Maldonado. Dang it, dude. Dang it. I was not prepared for that quick snap. I'll be honest. But they want to go gun empty again. That's fine. Matt Penny. I'm going to play inside leverage right here. Watch the drag. Okay. Instant sack by Okine. I want a timeout. I want a timeout. We are going to be scoring here, okay? Even if they score and make it 38-21, if our points starts with a 4, it's over, right? Like that is a wrap. And oh my goodness, you can't go gun empty. You guys are literally daring me to blitz, and they're still going gun empty. Guys, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. Like, we are not scared of going gun empty. I don't understand the rationale here. Okay? And we're there again. We're there again. This freshman quarterback, no pocket presence, and their OC is not helping the guy. Just not helping the guy at all. 4th and 25. Let's go punt block because I think that this is a hard kick. This is 56 yards, and I want to be ready in case they fake it. Faking it on 4th and 25 would kind of be silly, but multiple teams have had successful fakes on us, and that's a good kick. Wow, good kick by that guy. 56-yarder. Maybe he's ready for the NFL. Maybe that's an NFL kicker here. 38-17. So what's that? A 21-point lead? Yeah, dude. Any points here, and I'm happy. I'm happy to call it a half. So here we go. This is a real 2-minute drill opportunity, guys. We're gonna go wide trips offset. We're gonna start off on the ground with a QB slot option. Okay, I want to start off with a successful play. I like this look. We're immediately gonna go tempo. That's fine. That's fine. Terrence Bloom, keep it. First down. Nice. That's open. We're fine with that. We're going to go 4 verts. We're going to switch chosen to a drag. Immediately high-low option. Okay, we want something quick here. We're going to see what we get. Oh, it's man-to-man. Mike Raj has to win that battle. Oh, my goodness. That's fine. He did not get the separation that I wanted him to get. But I'm fine with an incomplete pass. Clock is going to stop. We're going to go stick and nod. Connor Jerry's in the game. We're going to look at the curl route if it's man-to-man. We're reading that Mike on RB. Here he is. Nope, he's dropping. That's fine. Carl Chosen, get upfield. Great cut, dude. I don't think you understand how helpful it is that he was able to cut that quickly. We're going to switch it up now. We're going to go with a flood concept on the right-hand side. We're in 4 verts, but now we are in the flood on the right. We're going to throw it to Mike Raj quickly if it's there. It's not. Oh, it is? That's fine. Dude, great throw by Terrence Bloom. Oh, my goodness. Stepping up, crossbody, just whipping it over there. That's incredible. Slot drive now, okay? Slot drive. I want France to come inside. We have a little bit more time so we could really cook something up. I want a deeper out by Greg France, and I want to take advantage of that matchup. It's going to be like that right there. It is man-to-man. Oh, my goodness. Mike Raj is just too fast. He literally beat Greg. Oh, you got to catch that. Oh, my goodness, dude. He's running a 10-yard in, and France is running a 7-yard out, and he's so much faster that he literally beat him to the spot over there and just could not hang on to the football. That's fine. I don't like that curl route. That's a bad play. I'm glad I didn't catch that. We do not need the clock to keep rolling off of a 2-yard gain. Like, that is a silly throw by me. Bad mistake there. Connor Jerry one-on-one. We'll see if he runs the fade. We're just going to make that spot read on the right. Carl Chosen, go get that. Safety over the top, that's fine. 4th and 10, 41 seconds, we're going for it. We are going for it here. We can't play scared, okay? You think this is dumb. I think this is us not playing scared. Owosu, I really like that. Let's see it. Let's see it. Owosu's got speed. Owosu's taking over. You thought this was the Mike Rogers legacy game. You are incorrect. David Owosu with his 3rd touchdown today, and maybe, just maybe, there's so much speed on this field that you just forget about the guy with 96 speed over there, 90 overall receiver. That is awesome. That is 45-17. Guys, I'm going to call it right here, okay? After Connor Jerry makes this tackle, I will, I guess, end the video. So thanks for watching. Again, if you want to see the bonus content, go on over to the video description. The rest of this game will be on there. But thanks so much for watching this, guys. Be confident. We are Big Ten champs, 13-0 in our first and last season. I'll see y'all in our final college football playoffs. Okay, I'm going to include this part in both the regular video and the bonus video, so hopefully you didn't leave. But we are actually going to go see who we are getting in the college football playoff, okay? Do we know yet? Is this the actual college football playoff? Dude, Iowa might have still made it. They only dropped 1 spot from 8 to 9. That no longer puts them in our bracket, but Iowa is still a playoff team. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We also get to see if Mike Raj won the Heisman, guys. Here we go. Ready? I think this is where they show it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, OC won the Coordinator of the Year award. Good for him. Let's see what else happens. Mike Raj, Player of the Year award. Okay, obviously 25 touchdowns. Dude, almost half of his receptions were touchdowns. 25-58. That's crazy. But did he win the Heisman? That is the big question. He won the Heisman. Mike Raj, the sophomore, dude. The most dominant tight end I think I've ever seen. Okine, of all people, won Best Defensive Player of the Year award. Wow. Wow, dude. Lennox Marvin, big performance by him. Best D-end. I don't even think he's the best D-end on our team. I think Kenyon Carter is. Best running back. That is silly, okay? Jamie Newcomb only had 500 rushing yards. I feel like this whole game is just sucking up to Ball State at this point. Best tight end. I would expect that. Did we win every award? Best defensive back is Denson. Guys, they're not even getting the right guys. No offense to Denson, but Melvin Jackson's the best DB on our team. David Owosu, best special teams returner. That's fine. That's a fair one. Okine is not the best linebacker on our own team. Austin Albright is. Lennox Marvin is not the best defensive end. He's not the Lombardi Award winner. What is this? What is this? I don't know, guys, but we're 13-0. We have a awesome team, and this college football playoff bracket is exciting. We're going to get a bye week, and then we will play either Oregon or BYU. Hopefully I see you then in a couple days, whoever we play. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.